Imagine a land where escape seems impossible, where a regime's grip on its people is ironclad, and hunger is an everyday companion for millions. Welcome to North Korea, where a staggering 60% of the population faces food insecurity due to severe economic mismanagement. But what if you were in their shoes? How would you escape this nightmare? Before we dive into the 9 incredible escape routes, don't forget to show your support by liking this video, subscribing to our channel, and hitting that notification bell. But first, let's rewind to understand why North Korea finds itself in this dire situation. The Democratic People's Republic of Korea, or DPRK, emerged in 1948, a product of the divided Korean peninsula after World War II. South Korea aligned with the United States, while North Korea chose the Soviet Union. The North embarked on a perilous journey, prioritizing military might over everything else, shaping the lives of its citizens with an iron fist. Propaganda, loyalty to the Kim dynasty, and isolation from the outside world became the norm. But when the Soviet Union crumbled in 1991, North Korea's economy crumbled with it. The nation's allies dwindled, food production plummeted, and natural disasters struck, giving birth to a devastating famine in 1994. The government's response was initially denial, claiming there was no famine. Later, they admitted its existence, but only affecting a small fraction of the population. In reality, over 3.5 million North Koreans, more than 10% of the population, would starve in the following 4 years. Even amidst this tragedy, North Korea persisted with its military ambitions, funneling resources into its armed forces. Meanwhile, words like famine and starvation were banned, as they hinted at government failure. Those who dared to speak out faced harsh consequences, often vanishing into the depths of political prison camps. But the suffering persisted. Fast forward to the COVID-19 pandemic, and North Korea sealed its borders, exacerbating the plight of its citizens. The government's failings in infrastructure led to a staggering 10 million North Koreans suffering from hunger between 2019 and 2021, an alarming 41% of the entire population. So, why don't they just leave? The answer lies in the totalitarian control imposed by North Korea's government. Escape is deemed illegal without explicit government permission. This control ensures that citizens remain oblivious to the outside world, perpetuating the propaganda that North Korea is a paradise, the Kim dynasty is supreme, and life can't possibly get any better. Even those granted special exit visas, such as athletes and government officials, are given passports they must surrender upon return. But what about those who manage to escape? Well, it's not as straightforward as one might think. North Koreans attempting to flee face dire consequences if caught, from forced labor to corporal punishment and even life imprisonment in political prison camps. Shockingly, the punishment doesn't stop with the defector, it extends to their entire family, spanning up to 3 generations. Parents, children, and grandparents all pay the price for the audacity of one family member seeking freedom. This grim reality often forces defectors to reconsider and return home or stay hidden. Nevertheless, stories of escape have emerged, defying the odds and shining a light on the resilience of the human spirit. These daring defectors have shared their tales with the world, revealing the possibilities within the Hermit Kingdom. But how exactly have they managed to escape? North Korea, a country shrouded in secrecy, where escaping the oppressive regime can be a matter of life and death. In this video, we will delve into the 9 daring ways people have attempted to break free from North Korea's iron grip. Route 1: Crossing the border into South Korea. Let's start with the most perilous route, crossing over the border into South Korea. South Korea and North Korea, technically still at war, are separated by the infamous Demilitarized Zone, DMZ. This heavily fortified border is equipped with electric fences, lookout posts, and millions of armed troops. Crossing the DMZ is virtually impossible for the average person, but there are rare success stories. Route 2: Going under the border. Now, what about going under the border? In the 1970s, North Korea dug secret tunnels beneath the DMZ into South Korea. These professionally constructed tunnels, originally claimed to be part of a coal mine, revealed North Korea's intentions of subterfuge. Though heavily guarded now, these tunnels stretch over a mile underground. While no successful defectors have used them yet, their existence remains a testament to North Korea's determination to maintain control. Route 3, going around the border by sea. Now, what about going around the border? North Korea boasts both an east and west coast, offering potential escape routes over the Yellow Sea or the Sea of Japan. However, electric fences and naval patrols make sea escapes extremely challenging, especially when many defectors can only afford paddle boats. Route 4, crossing the northern border. The northern border with China offers a different route, the fourth escape option. Unlike the DMZ, this 882-mile border is usually less defended. It follows two rivers, the Yalu and the Tumen, where defectors often brave the cold winters when the rivers freeze over. But China's increasing efforts to fortify the border and the establishment of buffer zones have heightened the dangers of this route. Route 5, seeking safety in foreign embassies. The fifth way out involves reaching a foreign embassy or consulate. South Korea's diplomatic outposts provide sanctuary for North Koreans who manage to reach them, as foreign embassies on foreign soil are considered sovereign territory. However, China closely monitors these embassies, often arresting suspected defectors. To reach safety, defectors must travel across China to a neighboring country and seek asylum in an embassy there. The vastness of China and the absence of official documents make this journey daunting. Route 6, the Underground Railroad. The sixth escape route involves the Underground Railroad. This secret network of activists helps North Koreans navigate China. Brokers connect them with the necessary resources, arranging safe houses and transport while keeping them hidden from Chinese authorities. This covert network is a lifeline for many defectors seeking to escape the regime. Route 7, escaping through Southeast Asia. The seventh option is escaping through Southeast Asia. Vietnam, Laos, and Myanmar, located in South Asia's Golden Triangle, are not sympathetic to North Korea's citizens. They are under strict instructions to return defectors back to North Korea. However, Thailand is sympathetic. To avoid detection at checkpoints along the borders of Laos and Myanmar, the Underground Railroad helps defectors traverse the dense jungles of the Golden Triangle to reach Thailand, where they hand themselves over to Thai police and eventually get deported to South Korea. This journey can span as long as 3,000 miles, a true testament to the dedication of those seeking freedom. Route 8, looking west to Western nations. The eighth way out involves looking west to Western nations. Foreign embassies in China provide sovereign-ruled ground, and most Western nations recognize North Koreans as refugees. In these respective embassies, defectors can apply for asylum. However, Europe and the UK have a history of rejecting asylum applications due to a lack of perceived persecution in South Korea. Canada, on the other hand, is more lenient, understanding the challenges faced by North Koreans in South Korea. Route 9, labor outsourcing. Now, what about if you're in part of North Korea that's heavily locked down, without the privilege of the elite or the ability to reach the northern border? Here's an unexpected and even more dangerous ninth way out: labor outsourcing. North Korea keeps its dissidents in political prison camps, where conditions are deplorable and sentences are often for life. Many North Koreans see forced labor in other countries as an opportunity to escape. These laborers, selected based on loyalty to the regime, physical condition, and having family members who can be held as collateral, are sent to work in various industries in countries like Algeria, Ethiopia, Malaysia, Poland, and Russia. They toil up to 20 hours a day, receiving minimal pay, with most of their earnings diverted back to the North Korean government. While escaping these labor camps is challenging, it provides a rare chance at freedom for those willing to take the risk. These are the 9 remarkable ways people have attempted to escape North Korea's repressive regime. Each route is fraught with danger, and success is far from guaranteed. The choices facing those who dare to leave are impossible to balance. Freedom, family, and survival hang in the balance. So, knowing all the options, if you were in this situation, would you try to escape from North Korea? And if so, how? Let us know in the comments below.